Welcome, Gemini, Gemini rising, those with their moons in Gemini to March 2025. And boy, do we have an action-packed month. It's eclipse season, folks. So Gemini, get ready for a wild ride. Here is, as you can see here, we got lots of stuff happening, right? Now, most of March, until March 20th at least, is for you, Gemini, in your 10th house of career. This is a good time to take charge in your career, fame, recognition. And if you don't have a career because you are retired or maybe you work at home or you're whatever, it just means how you make your mark in the world. And it means that you're going to be a little more popular, a little more famous in some ways. So that's cool. And then once March 20th, then we get into your 11th house of the people. Yeah, so I do see a lot of you being more recognized in general. So for March, so that's cool. Take advantage of that if you've been wanting a promotion, or more activity on your website or anything like that. Yeah. So for some of you, you don't want like I have a friend who's a Gemini and she doesn't want more clients. She's full. She's packed. So it could be a good idea to scale. Think about how you could scale in some way, if that's you as well. And for some of you, it's just thinking about a new career change. Maybe you're not quite so excited about your career anymore, and you're starting to think about things because we are in Venus retrograde, as we can see here. And Venus retrograde makes us think about, what brings us desire now. So Venus being the planet of love, money, beauty, means that we're going into a deeper emotional reflection of what we love in life when it comes to those things. And for you, Gemini, Venus is in the 11th house. You are reviewing your hopes and dreams for the future. Your hopes and dreams might have changed lately. Some of it could be doing with your career, but it could be doing with the friends you hang out with or the networks you hang out with too. You're really reflecting on that. So expect old lovers to resurface, old things like that, old money wounds to resurface as well. And but it is a good time to reflect on your hopes, dreams for the future, your aspirations. 11th house is about that as well as the people. So maybe make a vision board or write in your journal, what is your story now? What do you want now? What does it feel? What makes you happy now, Gemini? So that's something to think about. Basically, Venus retrograde until April 12th asks us, what are we holding on to that just no longer serves our heart anymore? Now, this isn't a time to chase a new love or make a big money move, okay? It's more about reflection. It's more about healing and closure on past things, realigning our soul's desires, Gemini, okay? Because by the end of this retrograde, you'll have a much clearer vision of what truly fulfills you. So I hope that helps. Comment below, by the way, too. Have you been finding past love energy come up, or maybe some past financial issues come up lately? I'm very curious to know. All right, Gemini, what do we get into the next thing? So you're run by Mercury, and we do have Mercury retrograde. Okay, so you're feeling that March 16th to April 8th quite a bit here. It is in Aries, which means Gemini, that's your 11th house. Yeah. So you're reflecting on, again, your hopes and dreams for the future. You're reflecting on the people you hang out with, your networks, and that kind of vibe. It's actually not a bad place to be in the 11th house for the Mercury retrograde. So that's cool. Not too much. So you might find a few delays here with people and like certain people you work with, or maybe some professionals, things like that. And for some of you, it could be like your older brother or sister. There's some communication delays or something like that. But you know what? It's not a bad place to be, Gemini, for that Mercury retrograde. It's like any other Mercury retrograde. It's not, I don't think it's a huge deal. Just March is just not the greatest time to launch something new. It's more of a reflection period, okay? Don't make any crazy action-oriented decisions, but it's good to strategize and reflect. That's my main point here for March. Okay, Gemini. So let's move on to the crazy stuff here. Oh, wait, before I talk about the eclipses, okay. Mars has gone direct in Cancer. This is cool because there's a little bit more action now. It's not like so slow. And so this was in your second house of money. So you could find like new money coming in, which is nice. You could find that you're valuing yourself better. You're taking care of yourself better. You're making yourself more handsome, more pretty. You're valuing you get a little more confidence there in the second house as well. So that looks cool. Okay, and so then we get into the eclipse, and this is probably the most important. Eclipses are so important; they last for months, and it's like chapter resets. And so here we got March 14th, starts it all, full moon. Okay, some of us have already been feeling it. I'm a Cancer moon, Cancer rising. I'm already feeling the full moon and new moon vibes already coming in. That's for another day though, probably for the Cancer forecast. Okay, but anyways, Gemini, this is about you. So March 14th, full moon, lunar eclipse. Okay, this is about a completion phase in your Virgo part of your chart, which for you, this full moon is in your fourth house of home, family, parents, real estate, organizing your home. The full moon illuminates what you need to do with your real estate, your home, your family, your parents, ancestors. Something gets illuminated there indeed. So it could be some of you are making the decision to sell your home, to move, to buy anything with real estate. And it could be something to do with your parents or your ancestors or where you grew up, that kind of vibe as well. Virgo likes to be organized, so it could be organizing the house. Virgo also runs health, so it's like, how's the health at home? Like, do you need an air filter or humidifier? Do you need do you need your ducts cleaned? Usually every 2 years I get my ducts cleaned. The furnace guy comes over. It's expensive, but he sucks out all the pet hair and everything from the ducts, and wow, what a difference, in the house. Way less dust for one thing. So Virgo likes a cleanly home, right? And this is their fourth house of home. So just saying that could be something that comes up for you, Gemini. Okay, and then we also have the March 29th new moon, so a new beginning, new chapter reset, solar eclipse in Aries. Okay, Gemini. And that is in your 11th house. These new beginnings with your hopes and dreams. You're really having a chapter reset in what you desire. Okay, what are your new goals? What are your new wishes, your aspirations for the future? And new people are coming in that are more high vibe. You might lose some old friends that, I don't know, they just don't resonate with you anymore because you're making room for new networks, new friends. For some of you, this can be a whole new career, a whole new job, which means a whole new set of people, Gemini. So look out after March 29th there. And that's when, Gemini, we start, Aries season has begun on March 20th or so. So, once March 20th comes around, it's really this whole vibe change, I think. Right? It's like moving forward into something new for everyone, not just you, Gemini, but for you, it has to do with the people you hang out with, your networks, and your new goals and dreams. So I think that's fantastic. So that's how we could use these eclipses in the good way. But I'll tell you, around the world, it's going to be a little crazy. So I like to ignore all that stuff. Okay, so let's pull some cards for you now. Okay, so Gemini, we're going to pull some Lenormand cards first from the Power of 8 chakra Lenormand. Okay, and then we're going to pull some pink cards as well from the Power of 8 chakra Oracle. And I'll also pull some tarot cards too for you. All right, Gemini, we've got the money. Yes, I'm not surprised. The fish money, your sense of worth, your sense of finances. And for some of you, it's like your career that you're in right now is not giving you enough money, maybe. So you want to make more money. And but there is this shift in the second house of money for you. Like I told you before, there looks like there's an influx of money coming in for you, Gemini. So that looks cool because, hey, who doesn't like money? If you don't, you're lying. All right. And look, the key solutions. Yes, this is a nice thing. This can also mean that real estate stuff I was telling you, the keys to the new home, the deal gets done, the art of the deal, the real estate deal gets completed. Okay. But there is this new solutions. There's a new there's a little bit of unexpected change with this card sometimes too, and but usually it's like a good change, right? And so these look good together. I like to see money with the key solutions together. That's fantastic. Abundance flows to me. I'll laugh if I get that card. Abundance flows to me. Let's see for Gemini in March with the pink. Wait. Let's shuffle them really well. Whoops. It's almost abundance flows to me. It's the same color code. My wishes come true. Very 11th house. We're talking about your new hopes, wishes, dreams, aspirations, Gemini. This is a perfect time to think about that. Okay. Good for you. My wishes come true. 1 + 2 = 3. You are the 3 Gemini, the 3rd zodiac sign, 3rd house of communications, blending, merging, growth. Wow. This looks good for you. Solar plexus is right here. Using your intuition in your tummy. Okay. Being confident to make the changes. Being confident. And guess what? You are a little more famous with that 10th and 11th house activation. Okay. People are looking at you. You're being recognized. Okay, Gemini. So that looks cool. And this is like those Danny like, when you wish. No, I was going to say when you wish upon a star, but when you wish upon a dandelion. Okay. Now, let's pull a tarot card for your Gemini final answer, okay? For March. Hopefully it's as good as those other cards were. All right. And we've got here transformation with the death card. So it is a major arcana card. There is a major transformation for you. He's holding the flag up. You know, hello, I am here. The death card transformation. And guess what? 1 + 3 = 4. Stability. Hard work does pay off. Okay, Gemini. 4, stability. Planning, strategizing for this new transformation. Letting go. This is an ending time. This is change. This is transition for you, Gemini. Okay. And so get on that horse and go for it. Okay. And if you like this reading, let me know and come see me for a personal one-on-one reading if you're interested at www.themoontree.org. I also have some new membership on my YouTube that I'll be working on this year as well. So you might want to join me on the memberships as well. Okay, I'm Trina, your intuitive guide from Peace River, Alberta in Canada, helping you navigate life's energies. And I'll see you in the next one.